So you have guys like Johnny Ramone, who are maybe someone think is a one-trick pony, but as you listen more, there's a profundity there, perhaps. And then you have, let's say, Albert King, who does his thing very well. And then you have a guy like Robert Fripp that does a thing that no one else does. Now, I'll get to the question. When I listen to your playing, I constantly find myself wondering how many different disciplines, genres, styles of guitar you studied or were interested in, or is this just something that comes out of you that is what Richard Thompson does on guitar naturally? I guess that's my question.
Okay. As a musician, you are the sum total of all the music you've ever listened to in your life. And you have choices in there, that you could say, I'm not going to be influenced by that, or I really like that, I'm going to add that to what I do. But also a lot of stuff that comes up subconsciously as well. But just think of all the music you've ever listened to. It's like thousands and thousands of hours of music. And that's all in there somewhere. And you can choose what you bring out, or sometimes you get into a state where it seems to play itself, where whatever influence comes. I mean, I grew up listening to a lot of different kinds of music. A lot of traditional music, especially Scottish music, a lot of classical music, especially 20th century classical music, a lot of jazz, of all eras of jazz, and tons of popular music from the beginning of recording, 20s, 30s, 40s, 50s, I mean, right the way through. So, I've listened a lot and I've studied a lot, and my intention is to not sound like other guitar players. My intention is to be original. And I also think if you are a guitar player, that's the highest calling right now. How many guitar players are there in America alone? I mean, really, I think they sell 3 million acoustic guitars a year in the United States. So there's lots of pickers out there, and what's going to make you different? And what's going to make you different is your attitude and your influences. And these days, it's almost what you choose to be your influences, because you can get everything on your computer, right? I mean, you can hear anything from anywhere in the world, from any era. What are you going to choose to listen to that's going to become part of your style? That's going to make you different from other people. Otherwise, you're just going to be another. Are you going to be just another white blues guitar player? I mean, how many of those are there? Plenty.